can draw the line on the graph above using this equation, 2y equals 2x plus 1. So first of all, whenever we see this, first of all, what we want to know firstly is y, the equation y equals mx plus c or b. Some people call it b, some people call it c. So here we can see 2y is equal to 2x plus 1. So how do you draw the line on the graph? So first of all, we know that the c is called the y-intercept, and the m, the gradient, or some people call it the slope. So here, y equals mx plus c, we know that this is very similar to this equation because there's y and there's an x, there's the y-intercept, there's the gradient. So first of all, we need to know what is what. So 2y equals to 2x plus 1. This is the gradient. And this is the y-intercept. So here we know that y is equal to mx plus c, and this is very similar, but the y, it has to be y only. It cannot be 2y, it cannot be 5y, it cannot be 10y, it only has to be the y. So you want to remove the 2. So how do we remove the 2? So we know that 2 and y are multiplying each other, so we have to move the 2 to the other side by dividing it. 2, sorry. So this becomes 2x over 2 plus 1 over 2. So this is the y-intercept, and this is the gradient. And then so y equals 2x over 2 plus 1 over 2. And now we can plot the points and draw a line. So first of all, the intercept is 1 over 2, and we know that this line, this straight line here, this is the y-axis, and the line has to cross the y-intercept. So it can cross here, 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 anywhere on this vertical line. And the y-intercept is 1 over 2. So we plot 1 over 2 here. We know that in the middle it's 1, so half of this. So around, approximately it's here. Maybe like here. Yeah, like that. So that's the y-intercept. Now, for the x, let's say if x, for example, just saying, for example, we need to say if x is 4, so we have to substitute 4 into x. So if x is 4, 2 times 4 is 8. 8 over 2 plus 1 over 2. And y becomes 9 over 2. So if x is 4, right? So x is 4, let's find 4 on the x-axis. 4 is over here. And if x is 4, then what is y? Y is 9 over 2. So if we change that to a decimal, it can be, if we change this fraction into a decimal, it will be easier to plot the line. So 9 over 2 as a decimal, 9 divided by 2, that will give us 4.5. So 9 divided by 2 is 4.5. So let's plot on the y-axis. On the y-axis 4.5. 4.5, we know that this is 5, and 4.5 is half of this. So here to here, the x is here. So now we can draw the line with 2 plots. So if you want to be more accurate, then you can plot more lines, you can plot a lot of lines, and that would take more time, but will be a lot accurate. But in the exam, or if you're doing, for example, like you're doing some exams or quiz, then it's best to do it just two plots. And that we have drawn the line using 2y equals to 2x plus 1. So this line, the equation of this line is 2y equals to 2x plus 1.